couldn't sleep, so I've just been like editing a video. And I really didn't want to pick up the camera today and vlog. Like, I'm not sure what's wrong with me. Past 2 days, I've been having like a mental blockage of editing videos. Like every time I just open Premiere Pro or stuff like that, obviously I'm experiencing another burnout, which is super weird because about 3 days ago, I was like loving editing. I was like, yes, I can't wait to edit this video, blah, blah, blah. And then suddenly the next day, I'm like, okay, I have zero idea how to edit this video. Like my creativity is like literally zero. And it's not like it's my first time experiencing burnout. I experienced burnout about like at least once every 2 to 3 weeks I experiencing burnout, and this happened like over the course of like, the last 8 months since I started editing. I used to deal with burnout really badly, but the advice I got from burnout through like Twitter, through like real life has always been advice that I don't agree with. You might think it's weird, but basically the typical advice like go outside, take your mind off things, go for a walk, go see a movie, go with your friends. And yes, that kind of works. I tried that already, but then the burnout just returns like worse than ever, and it returns really quickly. And so I asked Nicola, who's Iman's lead editor, or was his lead editor, and I asked him about burnout literally last night, and his advice really resonated with me, and it was the kind of advice I was looking for, because I believe that my personality times I'm a workaholic, and if you try to deal with burnout on the way that normal people do, it's not really that effective. And so what Nicola told me is like, if you have burnout, just open Premiere Pro and just edit a video and just do it for 10 minutes. That's what I've been doing. I've been like forcing myself to edit a video just at least like 10 minutes. If I don't feel good after 10 minutes, okay, then I'll stop. I'll just take a break or something. But so far his advice is working. You know, I'm like editing videos again. It's not that bad right now, but it's still kind of bad, but not really that as bad as before. So that's why advice is always like very subjective. Like one advice works for one person, the other advice doesn't work for another person. Yeah, thank you. I really feel so low energy today. You just gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, so while this shit is exporting, I don't know why it takes so long for my computer. I just want to show you guys my, my income basically. So this is the past 30 days. I've did all these videos, which I think is not that much. I don't think it's past 30 days. I think this is like past 2 weeks, because like, it's still like a long time before this 30-day thing like disappears. And also, this is not the accurate income. The accurate income is plus 1,000 because I have not put the $1,000 deposit here. I don't like to track deposits. My expenses is really high actually because of the school community, $200. It's literally the majority of my expenses. I know it will be like $80 a month, which is still a lot. This thing is like literally a month rent on a really nice condo. I'm going to spend the entire day today just editing this video. I need to have it done like by tonight. So yeah, we are over halfway to the 5,000 mark, so it's 3,100 officially, so it's like over halfway point. And the thing I want to tell you guys, ask you guys basically, like I make so many these videos, like I see my improvement on my editing, like from like this video to this video, I seen my edits back, and I see I've been improving a lot. And this is a good thing about having a client that constantly gives up project like every 48 hours, every 48, 72 hours. I always have work to practice on, improve my craft, but it does get very tiring because I've not stopped editing videos since I closed this client, which is like 3 weeks ago. I have not taken a break. Every single day I've opened Premiere Pro since I got this client, which is very good thing. It's honestly a good problem to have, but sometimes it does get very exhausting. So there's always bad with the good. Life advice is bad, by the way. Fucking render is like taking so long. Like one scene, look, it's still rendering. Holy shit, it's still 33%, and my RAM usage is like 5%. I don't understand why is this like a thing. That's why I'm going to buy a new MacBook. I don't know if you guys know the M4 MacBook finally arrived, but it's going to be arrived really late. For Malaysia, about a month plus later to arrive to Malaysia. So I'm going to get the M4 Max, which is going to cost like literally a car. It's going to cost literally a second-hand car, maybe even first-hand, also at a cheaper model. So I'm very, very worried about that because it's going to be a big chunk of my bank balance. But I think it's also a good investment because like some people like buy watches. Not saying watch is a bad investment, like especially buy a Rolexes. Maybe that's not a good example. What can you spend 20 grand on, like in my currency? I don't know, maybe a vacation, a 20 grand vacation, which is like a lot of fucking money. Instead of like me doing that, I will buy like something for my business which will earn me more money. So even though it's very scary, I try to think of it that this investment will actually earn me more money. It will speed up my editing. It will get me to like editing more because like the workflow, the smoothness of the workflow this M4 Max will give me will make me enjoy my work more. It also makes me faster, makes me more motivated to earn the investment back and more. So yeah, I think just a lot of good things. Obviously there's a risk, but I'm going to take the risk. I'm sure you guys will 100% agree with me to do this risk. It's not like I'm buying a fucking Porsche or something. There'll be a very stupid idea, even though it's like my dream to buy a Porsche. I'm very, very bad with cars. I don't know the models and stuff, but I always wanted to get a Porsche since like last year. I keep telling myself, oh, I'm working this hard. I'm working so hard just to get a Porsche one day, get a Porsche one day. Just an update, I restarted the render and it's been like 30 minutes since it's not finished. This is why I hate Windows so much. I don't know what's wrong with my computer. Like this thing, I went into depth. If you see my uploads, I went into depth just for this thing. And you know, it can't do this. That's why I really can't wait for my MacBook. Like people say it's not my computer fault, it's like the RAM focus. I only have 32 gigs of RAM, but by right with my specs, I have a 4070. I forgot what's my CPU. But I have 32 gigs of RAM and this is like 4070. It should be able to do this, you know, simple thing. This is not even a hard composition. This is like simple effects, nothing too complicated. It takes like 1 hour per scene to render. And that's why it's really slowing me down my workflow because like every time I render stuff like deep glow and like with noise in it or like posterize time, it takes like an hour just for a 20-second scene. It's not the worst thing anyways. It's like I still can be able to do my work. It's not like my PC is broken down or anything, but still, just the fact that I went into depth, went through so much problem just to get this computer and it's not working as intended. I have no idea what's wrong. I brought to the PC shop like 2 times. They said everything was okay. I asked online, nobody knows the problem. Everybody just points at, oh, you need 64 gig RAM. Like, guys, like that shouldn't be the problem. Like 32 gigs of RAM and like really good specs shouldn't take this long to render a fucking scene, a 20-second scene. So that's my lyric. Usually when this thing happened, I just like sulk alone and just like curse my computer alone. But now since like I thought it was a good time to just show you guys my day-to-day like little frustrations I go through every single day. This is like the best burger in basically my town. So yeah, this is just a late night snack for me. I'm just going to go back and start editing again. Probably will be finished by like 11 p.m. around there. So I just did a whole day shift, which was honestly not that bad as I thought. Like as the day went on, I started feeling better and better. And right now, like all I need to do right now is the sound design. My least favorite part of the editing process, but you do what you gotta do. So let's get back home and just finish up the fucking project. Also, I completely forgot I have a meeting in 10 minutes with Danny. If you guys don't know, Danny's a very, very successful editor and I'm not sure what we're going to talk about, but he asked to hop on a call, so I said okay. And he also just launched a community on School, which is like completely free. It's about like editing community, just help each other out. So just check it out if you guys want a free editing community. And he also like has tutorials and shit, and then maybe edit like 10 videos a month. It'll be really awesome. If I get 10k a month and I'm still like consider myself like very average editor, I'll feel like imposter syndrome. Like, oh no, you know, why am I getting paid this much? Okay, finally done. It's currently 1 a.m. and I'm just rendering the final product. I think I started at like 2 or 3 o'clock or something this afternoon and ended at like 1 a.m. But obviously I wasn't working the entire time. I realized I get distracted really easily because especially if my computer is really slow, like when I'm rendering stuff, even like 5-second clip, my focus just goes to my other screen right here. So it goes from here to here. And then I will just watch like YouTube and stuff like that, which basically resets my focus, which isn't good. I'm realizing there's a huge problem now. It really extends the time taken I need to edit a video. I really need to work on that. I don't know how to fix it though, like because like sometimes render takes so long and I'm left nothing to do. I'm not sure what to do, honestly. I think that'll be fixed once I get my M4 Max, which is still like huge purchase. Also, speaking of like dumb purchases, I know this video I mentioned like buying the M4 Max and like, basically like spending money on like stuff like this stuff. I'm kind of tempted to buy like a Osmo Pocket 3 just to increase the quality of my vlogs and also make it easier for me to walk around vlogging, because like right now I'm using an iPhone and like literally everybody looks at me every time I bring it out to public everywhere, like, and this one is way more like subtle and also better quality, and also like it comes to a mic if I buy the full kit, and it's only like, I think the full kit costs like 3,000 ringgit, so that's about like I don't know how much it costs, like 800 USD or something like that. I can maybe invest in that just to upgrade the quality of my YouTube channel. I really don't know what to think of this. Obviously, you guys don't know about my financial situation, but it's not that bad. I have like a year worth of emergency funds, even after the M4 Max purchase, which is like crazy. So it isn't that bad. So I still have like, you know, spare cash and stuff like that. I don't know, because I have an iPhone 14 right now. iPhone 14 Pro is finally finished rendering. I can finally send to my client. But this is the iPhone 14 Pro, and it's like it's not bad and stuff like that. So tell me guys what you think, because I read all the comments. I really want to know. And sorry if this vlog is like just all talking and shit. I just decided to pick out the camera today. I basically just forced myself. If you like replay the video to the beginning of the video, I was like really didn't want to vlog, but I forced myself to pick out a camera, and all I could do is just talk about my thoughts, my feelings and stuff like that. But you know, it's a vlog of my life. It's basically inside to my life. Why can't I do that? Just maybe I'm just like self-conscious of like talking too much and just you guys find it boring or stuff. But my vlogs have been doing great, like hundreds of views, like some of them even got like 1,000 views, stuff like that. So pretty happy about that. Honestly, pretty good day. I'm very happy that I finished the video, even though my edits did not go the way I like it. I don't think it's like a good edit. Let me show you guys. Oh my god, it's going so long video. I basically like this. Let me just zoom out the fucking timeline. Yeah, basically like all this is like 22-minute worth of shit right here, and I just edited all of this, cut it all, everything, put music, put sound effects, and just did everything. Honestly, it didn't really count. I'm quite disappointed myself, especially since I took way too long on this video. Usually I only have like 48-hour deadline. This one took like 72 hours because I was procrastinating a lot and being very severely burnt out. But anyways, I'm rambling enough. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'm gonna go to sleep now. Very satisfying day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.